Hey, this is Kippen, back with another illustration breakdown. This time it's a more semi-realistic drawing. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's actually been a while since I've drawn. Just in general, I've been busy with other work that's not drawing related. But a friend of mine recently came back after a long break from social media, formerly known as lillaflan, now going under purinpann, purinpann on Instagram. She's just a wonderful person always with some great pictures, and decided to take that occasion and to do one of these more semi-realistics, because in the past I had drawn almost all the fan art or the portraits of her as this kind of not quite anime and not quite realistic style, and it was a good opportunity to really get to use the iPad mini 5 and really see what I could do in Procreate. And what you see right here is actually the screen recording on the iPad mini 5 of Procreate. I think one of the limitations of Procreate is just that you don't see everything that's going on. Procreate is great that it captures that footage in the background, but it's really just a time-lapse from one direction, as it were, whereas here when you're recording the actual screen you get to see the layers, the size of the brush, what brush I was using, whether I'd flipped the canvas or not, all this kind of other information that's really valuable. I wanted to see what I could do with this format for the illustration breakdown, really try to show you what I was doing in that moment, so I decided to also record myself externally, not just internally from the iPad's perspective, try to match them up as much as I can. Next time I'll try to probably do it over the shoulder. This is not necessarily the best perspective, but I hope in the future I could get down to some really nice footage and really help people out. And as far as the drawing itself goes, I think I really could have planned this out better. On a whim I kind of did this and set a time limit arbitrarily, but typically for practice drawings I'd say, you do it at your own pace, but you pick a time limit, and I recommend using the Pomodoro technique, which is you work for a certain amount of time and then you take a rest for a certain amount of time, and this really allows you to go do something else, maybe look outside, and then come back with fresh eyes and see what you've made. And it lets you see oh, this eye is kind of wonky and this or that, or I was very frustrated with the eyes and mouth in particular. It's just they were difficult pieces for this drawing. But I think some planning, spending more time on the sketch, and really sticking to the Pomodoro would have helped me with this drawing in particular. But still, it was fun to get back to drawing in Procreate, the semi-realistic style. And I really should have framed it from the beginning, because as you'll see later on, I'm just kind of picking a frame out at random right there. Should have planned this from the beginning, really matched it with the photo and tried to get something as close as I could to the photo, because that's kind of the goal for this exercise. But I just kind of went freeform, whatever was happening in the moment. And I think it's always good to challenge yourself, try to find something that you don't do that often, maybe colors that you don't use, or a style, a fashion, or even a hat. It's stuff that you typically don't do, but it's a good challenge if you want to do it for just that practice. And so I did kind of get frustrated with the background and just tried to blur it out, whatever. I had a time limit, I think it was about 4 hours start to finish for this one. I'm not sure exactly on the timing, but I wanted to keep it concise. After coming back to the semi-realistic style, I thought it was important just to get this one done, finish it, learn from it, and I think when you finish a piece you really can reflect on it, learn from it, take it to the next one, and it will be even better. So I hope you enjoyed this illustration breakdown. I'm definitely going to be doing more now that I'm less busy with work. Hopefully some more of these semi-realistic and definitely a lot more anime style illustrations. Please check out purinpann on Instagram, purinpann. She's wonderful, always has great pictures, and looking forward to what she's going to do now.